What's up, everybody? My name is Denis Taradin, and you either listening, viewing, or consuming the KITEcast. It's a podcast about kite surfing, kiteboarding. We talk about kite a lot, mainly about the kite foiling. And this season 3, as you know, we're just exploring our opportunities in terms of distribution. It's gonna be on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you wanna find it, you're gonna find it. And today, I'm with Noah, the big Noah. There's little Noah as well. He's in Texas right now.
Yeah,
right?
both two Noahs.
Two Noahs, dude. And then, do you guys call each other big and small now?
We just, no, not really. Sometimes. Some people do, some people don't. We just either by our last names or, sometimes big Noah, little Noah, just whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody says no and we both just respond and then we just kind of go from there.
Exactly. And so, you're from Texas?
Texas, yeah.
United States.
United States.
I think the first time I met you, it was the Long Beach.
Long Beach, yep.
I think we had the Bellman Regatta.
Yep, yeah. I remember that. It was like my first ever kite foiling regatta.
You've progressed quite a lot, and especially like Texas. When I hear the word Texas, mainly barbecue.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then, where do you kite them?
So I live in Texas. Is like a huge place, like absolutely massive place. You can drive 6 hours in the same direction and don't get out of Texas.
Okay.
So it's I'm in the south. A lot of people, they're like, oh, is there water? So down south south of Texas, So in Texas there's water. Towards the south of Texas there's quite a bit of water. I'm in Galveston. That's kind of south of Houston, maybe 40 minutes, and north of Corpus Christi, maybe if you've heard of that.
No, but I know where Houston is, so it's close to Houston.
Yeah, so there is water there.
Like a lake?
No, it's the ocean. It's a bay. Yeah. So it's the Gulf of Mexico.
It's Mexican Gulf.
Yeah, exactly, Gulf of Mexico.
Okay.
And it's pretty good conditions. There's nice wind, good water. Mm-hmm. It's warm. So yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, and so we have a couple guys from the US, such as who's currently racing, Evan,
Dane,
yeah, but
kinda.
He switched to the 49 this year, and a couple of guys in San Francisco, but not many young guys really. And then I think, how old are you?
I'm 17.
You're 17, so you little Noah, you're kind of the upcoming generations who really interested into the foiling. Try to go to different competitions, especially this year, in December 2019, you came to Tarifa to train and take part in the Spanish series.
Yeah.
So, do you have any support from national sailing federations, or how come to be for the young generation states to develop and grow in the kite foiling?
So that's good. This is a good question. There's really not very much support from the U.S. sailing, which is kind of a bummer. I think a lot of whenever I come here and I train with everybody else, I see a lot of programs. People have coaches, and they just have a lot of resources.
Yes.
Yeah. But there's none of that in America, which is kind of weird because it's such a large country and there's so much money in tech in America. But there's no support really from U.S. sailing or anything, so it's kind of a bummer. But you just kind of need to kind of figure it out yourself.
Okay. How long have you been kiting?
I started twin tipping maybe 2.5 years ago, and I've been foiling for like a year and a half or so.
Okay. I think that's quite a progress for a year and a half, just in foiling as well.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean I've been trying.
And then. What's your plans for the future? Are you planning to focus on the kite surfing? Because I think you're in high school right now.
Yeah, I'm in high school.
And then you're finishing in the next year?
I finished, so I have one more year. Okay. So after I finish this school year, I have one more school year.
Mm-hmm. And then are you planning to go to university?
Yes, I am. Okay. I'm going to go to university, but I think I'm probably going to take a gap year. So after I'm done with high school, I just kind of have a year training and kiting, I think, is what I want to do.
So you finish school in 2021, correct?
Yeah, correct. So I graduate 2021.
Then you take gap year, so it's going to be basically almost till the end of 2022. And then there's only a year left to Olympic Games.
Yeah.
Like a year and a half.
Yep.
So do you think maybe it's gonna be like it's gonna start as a gap year and it's gonna turn into the 3 gap years?
I think it's really I think it's possible.
I'm taking.
I think it's possible.
Semester.
Yeah.
2 semesters left.
Right.
And I'm taking fall 2020 off.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna finish September, no, spring 2021, and then I'm done with bachelor's.
Right.
I'm gonna kind of move to Tarifa probably and get ready for Olympic Games. Do you want to go to Olympic Games?
I think so. It's kind of hard to say right now. I think whenever you really decide that, hey, you know, I do want to go to the Olympic Games, it's a very large commitment, and you have to really be you have to really be ready to, I think, put in the work. So I think I want to try and go for it, but I'm gonna just kind of see how kiting goes, see how I'm progressing in the next year or two, and then I'll kind of make a judgment call off of that. If I think it's a possibility, then yeah, I'll go for it.
Do you usually train alone in Texas? Because like alone.
Me and Noah.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Anyone else?
Then there's this other guy, his name is John, who's trying to get into like the racing scene.
Okay.
So we'll all 3 kind of kite together, but it's nothing like this or San Francisco.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Even though like the place where I live in Malibu is like it's only me.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of guys, really good guys in Long Beach.
Yeah.
But the school just takes so much time.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So, and then how do you events in terms of events, right? So you've been in Tarifa. Are you planning to do more international events like in 2021, 2021?
Yeah, I think so. So I'm not really sure what's next, but after this, I'm gonna go home, kind of take some time off, spend time with my family for Christmas, and then I'm gonna head to La Ventana for some training.
When are you leaving to La Ventana?
Excuse me?
When are you leaving to La Ventana?
I'm gonna go the 20th of next month, so June 20th.
Okay,
January 20th.
So you're gonna kind of spend a couple months before the Mexican head pro tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just kind of train and kite and yeah.
Okay. What do you think in terms like, I think in the IKA has done like a big amount of job working towards the Olympic Games and especially like the events. Especially I think most of the events are planned for the 2020. How do you think the kiteboarding is changing within the thing that it's become an Olympic sport for almost a year now?
That's good. I'm not sure. I think they've kind of changed it. I'm not sure how much it's affecting the equipment and stuff like that. But I think what it is affecting is kind of sailing. So, like usually for previously in the Olympic Games, it's course racing, like lasers going around a course. And now they're doing the new mixed relay, which I think is interesting. I can't say I'm exactly a fan. I'm not sure if I am.
Have you tried it?
No, I haven't. So that's true. But I'm not sure if I think I would have liked it to kind of stay as course racing, how it has been. But I'd be interested to try it.
Yeah, I think it's got both ends. Like it's good and negative. First
for sure.
It's really fun. Like the way it works. That we've done it a couple times. It's like a test event at the World Cup of Europeans, and it's so much fun. Especially like for me, I've been racing since 2013.
Yeah.
It's just the regular races, and it's they become a routine, a bit boring because you know what's going to happen at the start, you know what's going to happen at the middle.
Yeah, that's true.
And you basically every time you try to do the same work just without the mistakes.
Right.
Every time do the same job. And when we tried the mix form, it was amazing. It was something new. It was exciting.
Mm-hmm.
You could not only be focusing on racing, but at the same time, when you wait for your turn, you look at the girls and you see, oh wow, like who's doing it?
Right.
Like you playing new strategies. I think at the same time, it takes out more of the personal abilities.
Yeah, sense of kind of. Yeah,
exactly.
I know what you mean.
Same, like if you, for example, if the girl performs really well, the guy sucks.
It's kind of.
And it basically means that one of the partners is gonna bring the other partner down.
Right.
And if you're really good, if you're really good and you can win in your category, either men or women, but then when you combine it, you lose. So that's 50%.
Yeah, definitely.
But at the same time, I understand their perspective and they try to make everything gender neutral,
Right.
include both genders. And I've been seeing this a lot in all different sports, all this kind of direction where everyone tries to include everyone. Especially, I read this year for the King of the Year.
Yeah.
They've included first ever girl.
Wow.
And a strapless surfboard.
Wow.
What do you think about it?
I think it's awesome. So I'm not sure. I think it's awesome that the girl's going. I think that's awesome. But I don't. The strapless, I think, is kind of.
For the King of the Year.
Yeah, I don't.
Not the right fit.
No, I don't think so. I think King of the Air is kind of traditionally a big air.
Big air.
Sending kind of. Yeah, just going crazy. Yeah. Competition, and I think when you're adding a surfboard, I think that's kind of taking away from that. But again, it would be interesting to kind of see what's possible with.
You know who qualified for the surfboard?
I'm not, but probably Ayrton. Yeah, Ayrton. Yeah.
And I've seen his videos.
He's crazy, man.
Back from the Fuerteventura.
Yeah.
Flying just. So I guess if he can pull off the same like distance and the same height as the guys with the boots.
Yeah.
It can be pretty
yeah.
intense. And like the way the stuff he does with the like surfboard, it's insane. Like,
yeah, it is insane.
Like double handle passes.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. Yeah, for sure. I think he'll end up doing pretty well in the King of the Air if he.
So yeah. Do you still twin tip or do you just?
I twin tip a little bit, but not too much. But I enjoy it for sure.
Okay. Not too much.
No.
Okay. And do you have any girls in the States? Like, there's Danielle Moroz.
Danielle Moroz,
she's really good.
Yeah, she's really good.
Are there any new girls who maybe like interested in poly?
Honestly, not that I know of.
Okay.
Honestly, we so at home I actually am as kind of like a side job or whatever. I coach like opties and lasers at this yacht club near my house. And I kind of was talking to the sailing director there about getting something started for kiting, and she seemed pretty interested in it. But at the moment, no, I don't really know any girls.
Like a school section?
Yeah, exactly.
Because, I think we've done the CISA together, right? You have the jacket?
Could be, yeah. Yeah, the CISA jacket.
Yeah, but back in 2018. No, wait, it was...
That was the other Noah. So Noah... This was what year was this? This was 2019.
I've done one of them in Long Beach.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't see you there at 2019, so it's probably 2018.
Probably 2018.
Yeah. And the other Noah was there for that.
Yeah, I mean, so tell me about also. So have you been traveling a lot?
Yeah, a lot. A lot.
So which place have you visited? Like, what's the best things about that?
The best about what? The best.
Maybe you can tell a couple places you've been and tell just one thing that the best about that place.
Right. So, let's see. So I kind of started my year in Gitzeria. Gitzeria. So that was a cool place.
You tell one thing from place you like, and then I tell you one thing I love from that place.
Okay. So one thing I liked about Gitzeria. I don't know, it was very, I really liked the town. It was kind of small, and sort of like, it felt almost isolated, but like in a good way.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the stay, and I really liked the beach there. The water got really deep really quick, which sounds kind of dumb, but I like it for diving,
Even with the beach, that's also, it's amazing for the foil, because
yeah, so you're just gone.
You do one step, and you can go in the fall. You have to walk miles and miles and miles.
Yeah.
And tell me one thing that you hate about this.
I didn't like the trash. I didn't want to say I don't like saying that, but I didn't like that there was a lot of trash in the water, and it got kind of hard for foiling.
Yeah, I love the food there.
Yeah.
Especially the tomatoes.
Yeah, those are good.
With olive oil, usually I would eat them with the breakfast. It's amazing, and I hate the trash. I mean, it's funny. No, it's not funny. It's sad. I've been in Gizeri, I think 3 years in a row so far. I think we started back on the race boards. It was much cooler.
Yeah.
This year was nuts.
Yeah.
I've never seen that much trash.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Plastic in the water.
Horrible.
Okay, where have you been as well?
So there, and then Sardinia also.
Sardinia, okay.
That was hectic, but really cool, really fun.
Okay.
Were you there for that?
No.
So.
Because it was fall.
Right.
I had school, so I could go.
That was hectic. That was the conditions were really like just such a large range.
Yeah.
So we had days. The last day of racing there, it was like 30 knots. Like basically every day it was like straight offshore.
It's year after year, Sardinia. It's super strong wind.
Yeah, man, it was crazy, but it was really nice. I liked it. Really challenging. A lot of really good kiters, big fleet. It was really nice, but really crazy.
And what's the worst?
Worst thing.
Nothing, right?
I honestly don't think there is anything bad about that place.
Okay.
Honestly, I guess you could say that the wind is offshore, but it makes the water flat, and I don't know.
Right.
So I really like that place. I really enjoyed it.
Right. What about Tarifa?
I love Tarifa. I really like Tarifa.
What's the best in the world?
The best what?
What's the best thing
Of Tarifa? I think the best part of Tarifa is the town. I think there's really good kiting, and I really like the town. It's like a lot of people from all around the world with the same mindset about kiting and just the ocean, and I don't know, I really like it.
It's such an international community.
It's exactly.
It's the same, like you can't even learn Spanish in this town.
Yeah.
First of all, it's the mecca of kite surfing and windsurfing in the whole year.
Yep.
So
I would say in the world probably also.
literally in every single house, there's kiters, surfers, and windsurfers.
Exactly.
And it's so international because the people all over in Europe, different world, come here to and just enjoy the weather.
Yeah.
That's everyone speaks English, and you don't really need Spanish at all.
Yeah. So yeah, it's such a diverse place, and I really like that. It's really cool.
Yeah, I love Tarifa. The whole team. I mean, we live in Tarifa, right? So
yeah.
Alex, my coach, lives in Tarifa. Russian girls live in Tarifa, and I probably live here.
Yeah.
In a year.
I think I want to live here in the future, in a couple years.
I mean, I think if you kite to surf, it's a really good place.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially like, I think the winter is really good. February, March, November, December, pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's better in the summer.
Yeah.
Because July and August,
a lot of people.
It's bad. Thousands of kites.
Yeah.
There is just nowhere you can kite. There's no parking. There is no place to rent. You can rent like a small 200-300 € a night.
Wow.
And it's insane.
Yeah. But when it's not busy, like when it's not busy, it's just amazing.
Actually, I went to high school close to Tarifa, settled down. It's about half an hour from Tarifa, and so I used to drive back to here to Tarifa on weekends or after school.
Mm-hmm.
And the winters by far was the best time.
Yeah.
It's because like you know at the regatta we had in December, no people, but 30 followers who came to the train.
Right.
And usually it's just a couple of guys who row in the train. You have the whole oceans to play there.
Yeah.
And when you basically live here, you can do the variety of sports. You can do surfing.
Yeah, really.
And twin tipping.
Yeah.
And
doesn't get much better.
Stuff. Yeah, because I have like my surfboard, I have my twin tips here. When it's like 2 wind Levante, you can go twin tip. When it's 2 to 2 wind, you can go drive to Palmones and train there on the foil. So,
yeah, it's awesome.
I think it's great. Yeah, Tarifa is a great place. Do you have any places you want to visit in future?
Yes. I would I've heard a lot of like kind of crazy things about China. Yeah. And I think I'd like to go visit it. Just I don't know, just like they for the Gold Cup there, I just like heard that basically nobody really enjoyed it that much. So it kind of sounds weird, but I think I'd like to go see what it's like.
You know, I love China. I've been there in 2017 for the Gold Cup, and then I've been there 2019 in June for the Asians Championships. So I was in Benhai, Bintan, and Weiping.
Right.
I think Ben High by far my favorite place. First of all, we have the hotel just right on the beach.
Yeah.
And what sucks about the China, the food at the hotels.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's really the only problem I've heard.
Because in Beihai, the first night, we've been there for 10 days. We ate at the hotel, it was awful.
Yeah.
And then we just rented a taxi, we like a tuk-tuk. It's basically have a scooter and a carriage behind it.
Yeah.
And every night we would go to the big mall. And the whole, like the third floor of the mall, it was the public, like the street food.
Right.
They would have like about 50 small shops, and they would sell you food, like street food.
Right.
So we would go there every night. It was like 6-7 hours. We would spend less than $8 US dollars per person, including the tips, and we would get around 20-25 plates of food.
Yeah.
And that food was amazing.
Yeah.
It was first of all, it was really cheap. It was just really tasty.
Yeah.
And I have no idea why in the hotels they cannot make just the same tasty food as in the mall.
What was the food like in the hotel? What was weird about it or different or?
Well, first of all, they have the rice. It's kind of good.
Right.
Then also what I eat, they have this green veggies and soy sauce. I love it. Meat and fish. I don't know. It does. First of all, it does look good. It doesn't really smell good.
Yeah.
And you can't really understand what it is.
Right.
Like it's a bit weird. So
yeah.
And then and it's like you eat it, and it's not plain. It tastes like plain, but it's just not
that.
Yeah. Just it's not good.
Right.
Like, it's just not good.
Yeah.
It just doesn't taste that good.
Right.
When you eat, doesn't feel that good, and after you eating, like maybe it's too much oil, so you don't feel that good as well.
Right.
And maybe it's just like too much sugar as well.
Wow.
But if you go there, just go outside to the town with the guys.
Right.
Get the food out there.
Yeah, I'm interested in going there. It'd be cool.
And I love the weather because it's so warm in China, and the China Sea, the Yellow Sea, it's really warm. And you cut in the shorts and t-shirt. That's it.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then actually in Banhai, it was so funny in June. I think the temperature of the water was 36 Celsius.
Wow. That's crazy. That's hot.
It was like body temperature really warm.
Yeah.
So you would go racing, you would sweat a lot.
Yeah.
And you would crash to the water after the race.
To cool down, right.
But the water would feel like a hot tub.
Yeah. That's funny. That's crazy.
But then, I think China is amazing. Actually, I really want to go to New Zealand.
I'd like to go to New Zealand also, I think.
There, but I would and I probably would not go there just for fun.
Right.
But if they would make the there,
right.
It would be amazing.
New Zealand or Australia, I think I'd like to go to.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Usually posted it close.
Yeah.
And I think I would like IKEA to actually make an event like
yeah, that would be really cool.
Actually,
Pro Tour there.
You can make for example, you can make the World Series event number 1 or number 2 in Australia, like in Perth.
Right.
And then event number 3 a week later in New Zealand.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Cheap flights, boom. Yeah.
Just close.
And then event number 4 in New Caledonia.
The what?
New Cal.
Oh yeah.
I think it's amazing as well.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool.
Dude, well, no, it's been. I think it's been a great talk.
Yeah, I think so. Me too.
We're rolling out the season 3. Bunch of new episodes, bunch of new riders. We're trying to do all the different riders, mainly focusing.
Wide variety.
Huh?
A wide variety.
Yeah, I'll see. Maybe I try to get some, maybe some freestylers. Some
that'd be
riders.
cool. That'd be really cool.
So far, we've been doing mainly foils because I foil. And I don't really do other stuff, and I usually either train or study.
Right.
So I don't have that much time to go back to different freestyle events.
Yeah.
But I think because I'm gonna spend lots of time in Tarifa this year, I might get some other guys here.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
And maybe in the States, I'm gonna get a couple other guys. So, and then, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. You can listen to it on Spotify, iTunes. You can watch on YouTube. You can watch on Facebook. You should definitely follow me. No, you should follow No, where they can follow you? Just
I think the main thing I use is Instagram. Okay. So it's Runciman, my last name, RUNCIMAN, and then .Noah.
Yeah, we're gonna drop it. Tag you.
So sweet.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take you on Facebook and everything. Yeah. So I guess that's the podcast.
Yeah.
Signing off.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So, bro, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's been cool.
Thank you. No. Okay, guys. See you next time.
See ya.
My name is Denis. We're tired. We've got it a lot today, so see you guys. Bye.